buddies. Oh, it's funny. You finna walk away. Oh, you finna walk away. You ain't got nothing to say now. Like it's not. You ain't got nothing to say. Stop doing this. Stop walking. Stop going. Stop trying me. Stop doing this goofy stuff. Crazy. I'm pregnant. I'm finna forget you.
All right, CO, start the show.
What up? What up? I am CO. This is the CO Show podcast. How y'all doing today, beautiful people?
Gang, gang.
Shit, beautiful. I'm great.
You great?
We're pretty colorful today, and I'm loving that
Gigi
Bengals
got that nice
jersey.
pink.
Okay.
I just got the
Julio
CO
representing the CO Show. No, don't down it. Don't down it.
Representer.
You represent the CO Show. I get
Yeah.
it.
Got the Bengals in here.
Falcons.
She gonna sit. She gonna have. Oh, you talking about the hat? Oh, okay.
Goofy. Just
Julio
goofy.
is a Falcon fan,
I see.
and football season started last Thursday, but the first Sunday was yesterday.
I'm just checking to see how long this cord is if I can get it around his neck.
I'm a little salty because Cam Newton does not have a team currently.
Team.
Cam was released about a week and a half ago from the Patriots
On some bullshit.
on some BS. And my perfect situation for Cam is the Falcons.
Wow.
He is from Atlanta on the south side,
Okay.
right around the corner from where we're located.
Okay.
The Falcons have Matt Ryan, who he's kind of like he's kind of like Giannis before Giannis won a championship. He's like a really good regular season person. Like he will put up numbers in the regular season, but when it comes down to the playoffs, he is like the Cowboys. Whatever can go wrong will go wrong. It is what it is.
Yeah, because you got to blame him for the defense. You know, he can't tackle people.
I mean, I'm sorry to say just Matt Ryan. It's the Falcons are like the Cowboys.
good.
Whatever can
When it's
go
game
wrong
time,
will
when
go
it's
wrong.
when it's heat. What is it? When it's getting rough, when the heat is on, the lights is
Hey,
on, they can't
man,
deliver.
The lights get bright.
Damn.
But it is what it is. Like I said,
Damn.
it would be a great situation for Cam. He is healed from his injuries that he had a couple of years ago. He is from here. He would put people in the stands.
Sure would.
It's a big coming home story is what I
I
call
come to
it.
see
They
his
can-
fine ass.
They can watch him hold that clipboard on the side of that motherfucking line like nobody's
I will
tomorrow.
be there, baby.
Watching him hold that clipboard, 'cause that's all the fuck he gonna do here in Atlanta.
Well, I will say that anywhere Cam goes, I don't think he'll be holding a clipboard for too long. Like I think that's part of the reason he hadn't found a team yet is first of all, he was released really late for the second time that he's been released. In the process of everybody else has got their players,
Right.
then we release him. So it's
Right.
like we
That
don't really
sucks.
need him. And he has a big personality. He says he has a big aura, which I understand that. It's like you don't want to admit that he's really, really still good. So you want to downplay his talent. But you understand that even though there's 32 teams in the league, there's not 32 quarterbacks better than Cam.
That's a fact. I agree.
So, and if that's the case, then it's like that whole term, which I think is the stupidest shit in the world. You are overqualified for this
the
job.
job.
Sorry.
Damn.
That's one of the stupidest things I've ever heard of. It is what it is. How was your weekend, Gigi? We'll
It
ask
was
you first.
amazing, darling. I went to Six Flags with Bay, and then what else did I do? I don't know. We went to Cirque.
Okay.
I like Cirque, ATL. So shout out to you guys.
Okay.
Had some good drinky drinks, some good food.
I see.
And then what else? Man, I had play rehearsals. I just had a real productive week. Was at Azul. So yeah, it was just lit. I just had a lot going on.
Julio, how do you back that up? What did you do?
What did you do, brother?
Well, all right. It started with me watching Gigi on her Snap on Facebook, and
Where were you watching Gigi on the Snap Facebook?
I was on the third floor.
Of your
Castle.
Oh, okay. Hold up, Julio has a third floor?
Hey,
Good Lord.
boy.
Nah, I mean, we got a 3-4. We don't have a basement. We got a actual third floor.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's lit.
Yeah. I was at home this weekend. I watched the Falcons get their ass kicked.
Oh, that was sad.
Drinks and good food and good friends. Some friends came by and
That's
hung out.
what's up.
Yeah.
So you
So
hosted
y'all
a party
watched
and
the
didn't
game.
invite me and
Me and my friend Sam. Yeah, he's a Cowboys fan, so we both couldn't help each other out this week.
So I had a party and didn't invite me and CO.
Motherfucker, last time I had a party, invited you, you ain't show up. So what's it gonna be this time?
I had work.
CO is usually out of town when you have your parties. I'm just gonna be honest. Last time you had a party,
Okay.
I remember I didn't say anything because I knew I was going to Florida,
town.
so I knew I wasn't gonna be here.
Okay.
thank y'all for asking. My weekend
How
was
was
great.
your weekend?
No, but my weekend, it was cool. My weekend is always pretty laid back. I moved around a lot, like running errands and stuff like that, but I'm pretty old. Like, I'm in the house on a Friday at 8 o'clock. Like, even though I may not be old, I act very, very
Okay.
old in my...
Correction.
Because I don't like going out. I
Okay.
think
You're over
it's
it.
like... I'm sleepy by like 9 o'clock on any night. Like, it's like when it gets dark, my energy level just gets low.
Boy, if you don't drink a Red Bull,
No, that's not good for you. Thank you.
damn.
No, I just feel like the couch, it's like I'm going to get something to eat. I'm going to relax on the couch. At some point, my body's going to say, it's time to maneuver to the bedroom. And I move on to the bedroom. The TV's already on. I never turn my TVs off. That is a rule of mine.
Seriously.
Even when I go out of town, my TVs and my AC stay on.
Are you
Damn.
serious?
You gotta let the furniture breathe and be entertained. It is what it is.
All right.
My mom told me it's the most wasteful shit.
Yes,
in the
it is.
world.
It's the radio. I can understand the radio playing, so it sounds like some people talking in there while you gone. But
Yeah, man. I leave it
damn,
going.
the TV.
All right.
Yeah, I do.
My house, we turn all that shit off. I feel like the old man running around calling people to cut lights off in their room. They right downstairs. I do it on purpose to make them get tired of walking up and down the stairs.
Oh, okay.
Hey, come cut this light off. I'll be right by the room. I don't give a fuck.
So you said you went to Cirque over the weekend.
Yes.
So, and I think before we got on, y'all were talking about places to go, like nice restaurants.
Ooh, yes.
And Candy and Todd Burris both have a restaurant. I think it's in where's Blaze Steakhouse?
Oh, you got me.
They have this restaurant called Blaze Steakhouse. It's Blaze something Steakhouse. Like,
Okay.
and I know I've seen a lot of people like going there.
Okay.
And they do pretty well when it comes to restaurants. Like
Okay.
being on TV and being able to promote it is like the free promotion that you just probably couldn't
Hell
even afford to
yes.
pay for.
Big fan.
It is what it is. But being on such a popular show, her and him being such popular people in the black community, they do pretty well. Well, one man decided
Oh, this shit was gonna take a left.
Okay.
I put a budget aside monthly
Okay.
for roaming around and experiencing black restaurants.
Okay.
All right.
He said that is his thing. I put away $300 a month, and I spend it on black restaurants. And
Okay.
$300 is not a lot of money, but it can be a lot of money to somebody. So I don't want that to be beyond me. I understand that. And when you're spending your money, the experience you want it to be a positive experience. He was having a positive experience until he got his check and found out that the 2 drinks that he ordered, he was charged for ice. Yes.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hold
said
on. Is
his-
this that Blaze?
They were alcoholic drinks, and it's a steakhouse. It's I don't know if it's a Brazilian steakhouse, but I know it's a steakhouse.
The fuck?
It's steakhouse and seafood, and he said the drinks were $8 a piece, but
Okay.
the ice, I guess it was the blocks of ice, they were $4, like $2 a piece.
Was
or
it the like the
something.
custom big square pieces of ice? Like
I'm guessing he says block.
Guessing so.
It said block.
But
So
still,
Still, that
that's-
should be part of y'all.
that's a feature that your
ambiance.
restaurant offers. You
Exactly.
don't charge it in the drink. Don't charge
I'll
me and
take
put on the
regular
thing ice.
Alex for 2,000.
Well, I think I don't know why she itemizes it and says ice. Like, you can never tell black people you're charging them for ice.
Fuck no.
Like, you need to just say the drink is $12 or
And that's
$10.
what makes it hard
Oh.
And call it a
sometimes
day.
to support black businesses.
There's another restaurant that has a COVID surcharge.
What?
I'm not bullshitting. The girl posted it, and then I guess ATL Scoop or somebody posted the receipt. You bar charged her a surcharge. It looked like for everybody in the party for COVID, a COVID surcharge. Now, if you've been in fucking U Bar, that should be for stuff you put in place to help people out.
Exactly.
I didn't know there's no safety procedures when I went in there, and I've been there since the pandemic.
Well, that's not how I took it. When you said there's a COVID surcharge, that's not how I took it.
How'd you take it?
I took it more like, nigga, we was closed last year, so we got to make up for the time we was closed. So you going to get this extra COVID tax for us being closed last year. That's what I took
Damn.
from
Fuck that. Better food and better service will get you more money.
I know that's right.
I'm
Say
just
that.
saying.
Last time I went to I don't go to U-Bar at all. But the last time
Oh,
I
I'm
did
done.
go was probably like a year ago around this time. Maybe
Okay.
last October. And the young lady took our order and gave me the check immediately. Like, the people who were with me went to the bathroom, and she took everybody's order. They went to the bathroom, and she was like, "Oh, here you go." I'm like, do you think I'm gonna run off when you bring me the food?
And I'm still not gonna pay till I enjoy the food.
Nah, she wanted to be paid immediately.
Oh, hell no.
She literally
I need to
like
see my food first, baby.
And the food was good, don't get me wrong. I just thought it was funny. And I was like, you know what? Let me not trip because I don't know her experiences at U-Bar. Like, I don't frequent there. I used to go there a couple of years ago for football games. But COVID is probably not the best time to go to U-Bar because it is packed. They making money. They doing their thing. It's packed. It's just too many people for me. It's too far for me to drive.
Damn.
I'm only driving out here once a week.
I feel you.
like so my friends be like, "Oh, I'm going to Camp Creek." I'm like, "Nigga, for what? I'm only out there once a week." Like, why? It's just, and it's not even that I wouldn't hang out on Camp Creek. It's just too far to drive. It's like it's by the airport. It's like, bro, I'm not driving to the airport on a normal, regular day unless I'm going somewhere or picking somebody up from the airport. No, and I'm that friend. You do not ask me to pick you up from the airport.
What?
I would rather give you $20-$30 to Uber.
Are you serious?
I'm not joking. Don't ask. Do not.
Where my bill at?
Don't. There's two things you don't ask me to do. Sorry. Go to the airport and pick you up and move. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I don't do that moving shit. I don't do that moving shit. I don't even like moving me, let alone your shit.
And people look at you and be like, "Oh, he could lift things. Let me call.
He's big.
Let me call him.
I'm gonna call CO. I know he can move
Let
this
me
couch.
call CO.
Nah.
He can lift things. He's pretty big. I ain't the dude to call. I am like, I would do it to help. I just prefer not to help people move, and that is what it is.
Well, the way
I
my
hate
back
moving.
is set up, we ain't doing that
I
shit,
hate
bro.
moving, but damn, I'll pick you up from the airport. Call Gigi. I got you.
Well,
dog.
Gigi already
I got you.
lives near
By
the airport.
That shit ain't no drive.
Quit telling my business.
Oh, I'm sorry. We didn't say what direction. We just said by the airport. I'm sorry. I don't even know where Gigi lives. I just know it's close to the airport. It is what it is. So my dog, Donald Trump, back in the news.
DJ.
Because we get into the news.
Donald
Fuck
J.
that whole ass
Trump.
nigga.
Donald Trump says he would fight President Biden in a boxing match. His words exactly were, he'd go down very, very quickly.
Hey, tell him talk that shit to Barack.
You know what the
Sleepy
funny
Joe.
shit is? If somebody would have even said that to him on his level, he would have had
whole
Secret
fist.
Service at their fucking door.
Say that part.
So
Say
fast.
that
Hell
part.
yeah.
He would have. He'd been like, "Oh, excuse me, you cannot talk to the president that way." Like,
Do you
he
really want to
would've.
fight him?
Instagram would have got
Like-
shut down. Facebook, all
Yes,
accounts
like-
seized for a
But
day.
he want. I don't even know how
That's
he's
funny.
getting his message across. Like how? I thought he was banned.
Donald J. That dude.
Well, he was on
Oh,
UFC. They had some event, and he was like one of their people talking between fights or some shit like that.
He
So,
gets it off.
because Dana White is a supporter.
That's a way to get your stuff across.
So,
That makes sense.
but yeah, tell him to fight somebody that got something to give him. Some ain't like Barack gonna say fuck it, yeah, let's go. But challenge the motherfucker Cory Booker.
Right.
Challenge his ass.
Right.
Let me see that vegan beat the shit out of him.
Also in Republican news, that one of Julio's favorite people, Texas Senator Ted Cruz, is slammed for telling those who recently lost unemployment benefits to get a job.
I did see that tweet.
Someone said jobless Americans have few options as benefits expire. Ted Cruz says on Twitter, get a job, maybe? There are millions of vacancies, and small businesses across the nation are desperate for workers.
Funny you bring that up.
What's that?
I'm in line today getting lunch for me and my wife in Panda Express.
Yes.
Nothing glamorous. Motherfucker got a sign on the window said $14 an hour. Motherfucker, y'all can get jobs. You don't want them. Now you on this big trip. Well, I don't want to work for slave wages. Motherfucker, you got kids to feed. You better get out there.
Have y'all
$14
ever
is not
thought
slave
that
wages.
People are afraid of COVID.
No, because they're outside.
Not everyone's outside.
No, you ain't been. You went to Cirque, right?
Not everyone's
Did it look a little
outside.
packed to you?
It was okay. Everywhere's not
bruh,
packed.
okay.
Everywhere is not packed.
I'm
like
not
people
saying
are
everywhere is
still
packed.
afraid.
I'm just telling
Let
you.
me ask
Saying.
you. Are you more afraid
They
of
rather work from home.
everybody can't work from home, bro?
I hear you.
Hey,
I'm
I'd
just
rather
telling
eat.
you. I'm just telling
Well,
you.
then you know what?
I
Go
do.
eat or don't. That's
There
on
it
you.
is.
I think that they would rather not work. That's just
Exactly.
what it is. And I would rather not work, but the way that my life is
I
set
don't
up,
like
you gotta
sitting
work.
in the house.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, I worked
That-
from the house for about a
Everyone's
year
different.
when the pandemic first hit.
Right.
Boy, I couldn't wait to get the fuck
Man,
back
that's what I'm saying.
outside.
I was running outside.
Bro, I couldn't wait to get out of that motherfucking work. It was cool
might be
not
some
having
only
to
child shit,
worry
though.
about driving through traffic get to work. But it just got so. I would stare out my window and watch people walk up and down the street while I'm talking to these people on the phone. I didn't want to look like a stalker. I just had to let people know, hey, I'm not stalking y'all. I'm just bored as fuck, and I'll watch people walk up and down the street.
Well, I will say there's plenty of people hiring. Everywhere I go, there's damn near
Fuck
a
yeah.
hiring sign everywhere. I was on my way here, actually, and circling the parking lot across the street, and TGI Fridays had a sign up that says, now hiring all positions, and we're giving a $1,000 signing bonus, a hiring bonus. See how that made your mouth open?
Yeah.
Okay. And then
what's
someone was
up.
telling me the other day that bus drivers, like for school,
They're short.
they have a shortage,
they are.
and they're doing a $4,000 hiring bonus.
My kids
Damn.
So get your ass out
Yeah.
there and get back to work. It is what it is. That's all for this segment. Coming up, we got some sad news, and we got happy news.
What, R. Kelly?
Coming up in the next segment, and we are back.
Yeah.
2 monster albums dropped a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, my
Drizzy
two
Drake.
favorite people.
Drizzy Drake dropped Certified Lover Boy. Kanye dropped Donda. And they had this big thing going on trying to see who would sell more. The funny part is I think that people think that they're beefing, and I actually think that they're both in on it together.
Thank you.
I think
Thank you.
Yeah.
that just being in the industry, I have that small feeling.
I have a real small feeling they're going to drop a collab album, but
I
y'all
don't
ain't ready
think
to
so.
have that time.
I don't think so.
No,
You should-
I think
It's
that
coming,
I
and I
actually think
can't
that
wait.
Jay-Z
I'm here
and
for
Kanye are coming, to be honest with you.
I believe that's
Um,
more of a
yeah,
thing
that's
than
coming.
Just
but
listening to
definitely
Jay-Z's verse, might be. I don't know. I'm here for it, but
here
I'm
for
old, so who it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm for it.
Anyway, the fans were up in a roar about Drake. They were like, "Oh, we're excited! Drake dropped the album."
Yes.
Some people were not excited because they said that Drake or 40, his engineer, sampled a R. Kelly song.
Yes. I did
And
see
R. Kelly
that.
gets writer's credit for it, which
Yes.
means R. Kelly gets a
money.
check.
Yes, I did see that.
So we want to know from someone who hates one and loves the other, how does she feel about it?
Well, I think it is kind of messed up, but at the end of the day, I love Drake. He
See?
is my baby daddy and my husband. So in certain instances, you have to make the exception, and that's my husband. So I'm gonna make the exception with him, but I am gonna text him about this because I was upset. I was highly upset. I think it was the TSU record, correct? When
Yes.
did the TSU record?
Yes.
So, I heard about it, but it sucks because I feel like with cancel culture and just with everything that's going on, we literally pick and choose. We don't never stand firm across all boards on certain situations. So it just makes things hard sometimes. It makes it hard to go to bat and fight for whatever. Now, I don't like R. Kelly. I never will.
But
after
you
all
step
the
in the name of
allegations
love,
and stuff. But I step in the name of Drake. I learned.
So you'll stop loving somebody because of allegations?
I don't think they're but that's my own personal. You feel me?
Well, you said
It's
allegations,
getting,
I'm just saying.
it's getting technical,
man.
but that's to me. I believe the ladies, and that's just where I stand on it. So
Yeah, Gigi's,
cool on 'em.
if a woman says it, it's true.
Here we go. Allegations. Allegations.
That's what an
again.
allegation
That's an
is.
allegation.
Until you've been
I
in
have
court.
to hear the story, and when I feel the story for myself, then I
So if
make
they're a
the
good
decision.
liar, then that's all it takes.
Who said they were lying?
Who said they're not? You said all you
That's
gotta do
what
is
I'm
hear the
saying.
story, not see
I have
proof.
to hear the story for myself. Is what I'm saying. For myself.
Well, she did make a good point, and is the point that I was going to get to of when people like somebody, they make excuses for them.
Oh yes.
It's like I've seen Gigi argue against R. Kelly many days on this
Sure
podcast.
have.
The moment Drake works with R. Kelly,
He's all good.
it's okay
It's
because
fine.
she loves Drake. She hates R. Kelly. She loves Drake. So it's okay to
Hate
say.
is a strong word, though.
Now it's strong.
I hate R.
She
Kelly,
dislikes R.
but I
Kelly
dislike
and the
his
things
actions.
that
There
she
it is.
assumes he did
done.
because
There it
women
is.
said it. And
and
she's
documentaries and
she's-
trial
yeah.
that he doesn't want filmed for whatever reason. So
Well,
whatever. Continue.
COVID.
Yeah, I bet. COVID schmovid. I bet, brother.
This other guy, African Bambaataa, is sued for sexually abusing a 12-year-old boy in the early
Heard about
90s.
That.
That sucks, man. If that's a real thing,
That freaking sucks. If that's true, that sucks.
I guess my question to you,
He's
when you
legendary.
say sued, Is that like a civil suit?
It got to be at this point. I don't think it. I think it's out of the whole legal the statute of limitations. Yeah, so I think it's all civil at that point. But my thing is for that, right? So the 90s, you ain't have camera phones. So it's your word against mine. How the fuck do you crack under that type of pressure? Nigga, I ain't do it. You been holding this on, nigga, I ain't do it. Now I'm not saying he should go to jail for whatever he did if he did that.
If he did do that.
But he's not. It's probably more than likely a civil lawsuit, and you're gonna pay. Does he really have money at this point? I don't know what business ventures he got. I know ain't nothing from music. There's no money from music. I can't see
might
it.
Be.
When the last time you heard somebody say, I need to go listen to that African Bambaataa?
I mean, Greeks stream it, HBCUs and different things like that. Still stream.
I can't tell you one song that he's made
so it'd be like
or a part of.
I can tell you this: if you decide to sue me, you wasting your motherfucking time. I ain't got nothing for you.
You getting practicing.
Good day.
Don't waste your attorney. I'll tell the judge. You can decide what you want. That's on you, buddy.
10 minutes of research on me. Let your attorney know everything they need to know. This ain't worth it.
But yeah, man, it sucks. African Bambaataa, you shouldn't have did that shit, bro. If you actually really did it, he's being sued. I can't fry someone on allegedly. I'll wait and see what comes of it. It is what it is. In other news, Tammy and Waka have confirmed a breakup.
I know that sucks because I so love them.
I actually like them as a couple.
They
The
are
things I would
such a
see.
cute couple. That is just terrible.
Yeah, man. Do you like them because they're a beautiful couple, or do you
They're
like
beautiful
them?
together, and I ain't gonna lie, I fell in love with is it called Waka Loves Tammy? Their show that they had a little show on like WeTV.
Oh yeah, I watched that.
It was so good. And
It was.
I don't know. I think we've grown up with them. You know,
I've
with
learned
the
some
Love and
things
Hip
about
Hop
her that I did
franchise.
not know on there.
What?
She's really afraid of like being a celebrity. Like she's afraid of standing in front of people and performing and stuff like that, which probably adds to why she's so reluctant to get on stage and perform music.
And she makes great music, and I think she's talented.
She does. My wife introduced me to some of her music. I like it.
See?
Yeah.
I'm a fan. I love them together. And then Waka Gemini, so get it together, brother. What's going on?
They seem like pretty cool people from what I see on TV.
But they said this time they said he didn't
mutual?
cheat.
It
It was mutual. They just were growing in different directions.
Damn. I hate when
That's
that
what it
shit
is.
happens.
In other news, my favorite place, Lenox Mall,
Uh-oh.
the murder capital of the world.
Chirac.
It's real in Buckhead.
They now have a youth supervision policy effective September 21st. Lenox Square will be implementing this policy. All visitors under 18 must be accompanied at all times by a parent or adult age 21 or older after 3 p.m.
Hey, you know that shit even applies to employees. Once your shift is over, you got to fucking leave if you don't meet the age requirement.
Nigga,
What is
who
that-
wants
what
to
is that
stick around
stopping?
after their
Huh?
shift at the
What
mall?
is that
Well,
stopping?
they're thinking that the ones who are
They're going to
under
shoot before 3 o'clock.
nah, they
is
don't.
that stopping?
They're not gonna make it up there because it's not cool to hang out at the mall at 9 in the morning.
Well,
That's not going to stop
I think the
anything.
age should have been lower. As far as who accompanies you, I'm not really sure if a 21-year-old accompanying a 17 or 16-year-old
That ain't the
stops
best.
anything.
And they can do 4 people.
I
So
think.
that 120-year-old can vouch for 4 of the teens that's there.
I think you should up that age. I think
I don't think it's stopping
They
shit.
should be 25 and up.
maybe 24, 25. I'm with that. I think you should be at least 24, 25 years old because I think you would be acting like you have some sense at some point. Maybe guys should be older and girls should be a little bit younger. Maybe that's
Oh, yeah, we are mature.
what it is.
Y'all, sometimes.
In some
Oh,
places.
here
Let's not
you
get it
guys
twisted.
go. I'm
Sometimes.
done. I'm done. Next.
There's a gang of shows that show us otherwise. Love and Hip Hop,
Oh, here
Real Housewives
we
of
go.
Atlanta,
It's
Yeah.
entertainment.
Real Housewives.
It's
It's
entertainment.
women
Where's that
who are
shoe?
not
Hand me that
mature.
Yeah, man. Like that girl Sukiana.
I just seen that clip today.
Tell us
I
about it,
bet
Julio.
you've seen it. The world seen
she
it.
got in an altercation with some girl.
No.
and
I'm talking
Nah,
about
the
the
video.
one where the guy was like re-proposing to her. I didn't.
Oh, that
hear
was
it.
her video?
Yeah.
That
that's-
was ghetto and stupid as fuck.
What was he saying?
It sounded like he was asking to spend his life with her or something to that extent.
But what were they saying? Like he was being so he was saying it in front of a
no,
little
she
girl.
was saying shit like, "Oh, you don't love these titties" or some crazy shit she was saying.
She was.
Something to that
There
extent.
was a little girl standing there.
Yeah. Hey, I didn't do it. I think it was ghetto and dumb as fuck. But hey, more power to you. You love her,
Y'all
love her.
sure that wasn't for some viral clicks or something? Because they be into that. This is the generation, they into that.
That girl's pretty
Oh, that's for
open.
some
That girl's
likes.
pretty open with her life, though. I've seen that nigga suck her toes
On live.
on Shade Room.
And
All
that's to
bullshit
get
aside.
views. That's
Why?
why, like Tyrese said, I think
Yeah.
it's that culture right now, that little generation. I don't know what they call it.
Why do they record
ZXY?
everything?
They record everything.
Bro,
Why is everything live?
the shit with Caesar.
clickbait.
Caesar got his
That's
jewelry
why.
taken. The dude from a New York Ink or Black Ink, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And the dudes made a fucking video with the jury on, talking about you can find me here. This is my name. They gave the police.
Caesar saying they broke into his car.
But I got that. I heard that part. But what I'm saying is, you told them where to find you at. Is my thing.
Right.
Why the fuck do y'all make social media about everything?
Mm.
And then you
the
walk
world we
around with
live in.
pieces of a picture with somebody else's family member in it.
Exactly. Goofy shit.
You ain't even
At least
updated.
get some real diamonds. You know what I'm saying? Get the iced out cross. Something nice.
Stop breaking the people's shit. I
ain't
can't
wearing
stand you
Juju.
motherfuckers.
I ain't wearing Mookie and Tuki.
What I thought was the most disgusting thing of the week was
What happened?
Taco Bell wants people to send their packets of sauces back that they did not open and use so they can reuse them.
I'm sorry, we supposed to mail that shit back to you.
COVID.
I think you're supposed to get in your car and drive back
And drive
up
the
there
hell on.
and drop it off.
I
That
don't-
makes me think I probably shouldn't eat at Taco Bell because if you're using
Big facts.
reused packets of sauces, you're probably reusing some other shit.
Hold on.
Big facts.
So the
big
nasty ass
taco.
food didn't key you in on not eating there?
No,
Leftover
Taco
lettuce.
Bell's a
Them
guilty
89 cent
Scrap that up,
burritos.
scrap that
No, but
lettuce
Taco
up.
Bell's a
Using
guilty
that.
pleasure. All bullshit aside, that shit's pretty good, man.
Scrap that lettuce up.
Maybe I should just bring my own sauce.
We using all that.
I will say Taco Bell's meat is like grade D meat. It's like on a level.
Crystals, White Castle.
The only thing I get from them, I ain't gonna lie, is the chicken quesadilla. I haven't ate there in
See?
a long time, in a very long time. But if I ever was to eat there, I would get like their chicken.
They got
Because I
bomb
just don't fool with
nachos.
the tacos at all or their meat.
Did anybody see Candyman? Yeah, I'm thinking about nachos.
Candyman was terrible.
Really?
Really?
I am a fan. Like, I grew up to Candyman. I was petrified of Candyman. I'm so scared of Candyman. I had to see this.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all went to see this movie? I ain't gonna lie, we bootlegged me and my boo. I'm gonna show it on my Instagram. Y'all follow me. But we had bootlegged it or whatever. And it was just trash.
It was trash.
Yes.
I did hear it was a lot of only the white people got killed in the movie.
Yes, only the white people got killed. It just
We can't just please you
it
Negroes,
wasn't
huh?
giving what it was needing to give. It was supposed to give us like a deeper storyline, and I don't know, it was just missing all the components of a scary movie. You know what I'm saying? It was real
Really?
like, I don't fucking know. You just gotta see this shit.
All right.
Well, I figured a black woman directed it. She did.
Are you sure about that? Because word
Jordan
on the
Peele
street,
created it,
there it is.
but she directed it.
Oh, okay.
And I think they probably put her name up there too because it's a black woman directing a movie. People will jump on it because it's the
We're
whole
gonna go
woman
see
movement.
that.
Yeah.
we ain't gonna go see it at my house.
But sis,
But
do
if it
better next
sucks-
time. Do better.
I wouldn't want my name on it. I'm just gonna be
Okay.
honest.
Take your name off, sis.
I don't think people be honest about their own work or critique themselves hard enough. I'm just saying, I don't think so. This shit is fire. Really? I don't think it is. Donda, prime example. Chick-
Donda was everything. And
Donda
it
was
is
the joint.
everything.
Donda was it. Donda was it. Absolutely. But I
if
was,
by it you mean trash, you're right.
no, but
No,
But
the
different
difference is-
artists.
No, but he can have his opinion.
That's just
the
my
one
opinion.
The
Oh,
one
yeah,
thing
you're right.
I understand, especially with like most people who's the casual music listener, Kanye's music is not always an immediate
Say
thing
that.
for people.
Please say that.
Like Drake is trendy.
that.
He's gonna make the trendy music. It
Yes.
sounds like a lot of other things that are going on right now. So the girls will
Kanye's
gravitate
revolutionary.
towards it, and people will jump on it. It's an immediate success for
Yes.
people. I
This
thought
man
it was
dropped a
pretty.
gospel
I
album
thought
on
it
this.
was pretty lackluster, but Kanye's album. Like there's songs on there that I feel like are already classics. Like Off the Grid for me
Yes.
is a classic.
Oh my God, Pure
Like,
Souls.
But it's music that people will actually listen to
it's
in
pure,
10
right,
years.
pure trash.
I don't think you're gonna be listening to Certified Lover Boy in 10 years. Like I don't
No.
think there's anything on it that
Thank
grasps you and says, "Oh my God,
And that's
I
my
gotta
husband.
play that."
What's crazy
Talk
about
about my
Certified
husband
Lover
right
Boy? I
now.
started listening to other old Drake stuff. Find Your Love.
Yes.
A song like that, you would think it would be on an album called Certified Lover
Lover
Boy.
Boy,
Them
yeah.
type of songs. I forgot the other ones I listened to, but it was songs like that. Those would have seemed like it would have fit for a title like Certified Lover Boy. I thought Drake put out a better album, but both of them are, like you said, lackluster. When he posted that, I was like, yeah, they both are lackluster.
So you don't even think Drake's album was just all the way bomb either?
Nah,
both had skippable records.
Yeah.
Well, they both had too many damn records. But
Yeah, that shit.
I will say that Drake's music sounded pretty dated.
Yeah.
Is really what it was. It sounded very dated. Like
Today.
it could have been out years ago.
Yeah.
I need.
And some of it I think was because a lot of people were talking about like certain songs that they heard like at least 3 or 4 years ago. So
What?
it sounded like it. I will say that. Like I love Too Sexy or whatever it's called with
Yes.
Future and Thug.
Oh, the throwback.
That's my joint.
I'll
But
tell you one thing. That man is #1 on the hot. What is it? The Hot 100 Billboard,
he
right?
has 9 songs. Or
9
8 or 9 songs.
songs
It does.
on the Hot 100 Billboard.
But I don't know if I let that get me
That's-
all up in a frenzy.
That shit don't do anything for me.
That's
Because when I listen
because-
to it, I don't hear it.
No,
That's crazy.
not even from that point, because I think that's more of. I personally think that people pay for that. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay,
with
so you think it's
you.
more to
I
it.
think there's more to being on Billboard. It sounds good.
Okay.
Let me pay my way up there. It
Because
sounds
I know,
good.
like Thugger and them don't really be on there. Like they be on the Hot 100 list, but they don't be like #1. Like how I was thinking. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking, man, Lil Baby, da da da. Everyone don't.
They
Get
probably
I
don't
think
equal out with the
21
money.
Savage. This is first like top charting Billboard song, and it's with Drake. So it's stuff like that. Like damn, it really puts things in perspective too.
And I think
So I
some
don't
of
wanna
Drake,
slide
I
them,
think
but-
some of Drake's songs are dope.
That
The
shit
ones
hard.
that they put on there, I will agree.
Okay.
I like those songs. Like
Yes.
those are the songs I picked to actually play on the radio.
See.
But outside of that, it was not great. Like
Okay. It
I
ain't
think
take
you
care.
know what I think people's reaction to Drake is and Kanye is? I think that music sucks so bad right now and people are starving for music.
That too.
And because
CL.
people are starving for music,
That too.
it's like, oh my God, I just can't. Whatever they give me, it is what it is.
That
Like,
too.
I'll just accept it.
Now-
Cause I've been feeling that way.
Am I the only one? Promise you, I'm a fan of this person I'm about to speak
And
on.
this is our last take right here because we got to wrap
shit.
it up.
Dre 3000's verse, the song with Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as great as
I
what
didn't
people are
like
saying
that.
it is.
I did not like
I was
that
like,
verse.
this. I waited to hear it. I heard all these. Oh, it's great.
And I know he went deep with it.
It wasn't
but
that dope,
it
bruh.
wasn't there.
Big boy shit that he just dropped with Killer Mike on some project. That
Yeah,
shit was
that
way
was fire.
better.
I have to ask you, who's your, and this is my last question. Who is your top 3 favorite artists?
Rappers, Nas, Jay, and to round it out, I'm gonna say Outkast as a group.
No, I don't need you to round it out. I just need to know your top 3 favorite
Yeah,
artists.
it'll be those
Outkast
three
is
because
legendary.
I like them together as a group. I don't the individual projects they did, but Outkast as a group. If I'm gonna go with 3 things I'm gonna listen to, them those 3 right there, top 3, because all their albums sound completely different.
Give me your favorite album of each person.
Jay,
Reasonable Doubt.
nah, probably Rock La Familia. Nas, Stillmatic.
La Familia was hard.
You said Stillmatic?
Stillmatic. I like it a little more
like
than like
Stillmatic.
I like it a little more than I like I Am.
You mean Illmatic or Stillmatic?
You heard
Stillmatic
me
is
right.
jumping.
With one
Stillmatic
mic and when
hard.
he did Rewind where he told the whole story
Yes,
backwards.
All right.
Yeah.
We have Outkast.
Outkast,
Damn, we took it back.
they second one. Not Aquemini, the one with Babylon on it.
Is it a Aquemini?
No, it's not Aquemini. It's before Aquemini. It's the second album.
Southern
No.
Playlist.
Nah,
That's the first one. AT
Okay.
Aliens.
Oh,
I get the
AT
point.
Alien.
I got it now. I understand. That's our time for the day, y'all.
Hey,
I was trying to
Turd.
get to a point in my mind of like, because sometimes everybody's different in what they hear in
Right.
music. I understand, like, a lot of times, like, radio is made for women. And it's because women are into 2 things. They're
Buying shit.
into
The beat.
the beat,
Thank you.
and can they sing along to the hook? Can they dance to it?
Hello. Because
So-
we like to sing.
So when people tell me their take, I don't really get mad at it.
Okay.
I understand that everybody's listening to something
It's
different.
different. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. I know the genius in Kanye.
Man.
I know when he puts out bullshit albums,
that.
and I know when he puts out great work.
Because what's
But
that
I
album
don't
with Blood on the
understand.
Leaves?
I don't. Huh?
What's the album with Blood on the Leaves?
Well,
that
that's
was
the
a
one with him and
weird-ass
Jay.
album. But
No, it
Yes,
ain't.
yes,
No,
it
that's
is.
the
No,
one
it's
by
not.
itself.
It's by itself.
That's the one by itself because it had blood on the leaves. They had some weird songs on it. They had that
Oh, no,
Bound
I'm
is on
sorry.
there.
I'm sorry.
What album
Bound
is that?
2 is on there.
But
I can't remember
that
name
weird
of it.
album is back to the point that you made where it gotta grow on you sometimes. That was the album when it first released. Niggas kind of wasn't fucking with it. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't really fucking with it. But after listening to it, gravitating to it, it became one of my favorite
That's not
albums.
Yeezus, is it?
It might be
It is
Yeezus.
Yeezus. Okay. And see, there's people who absolutely can't stand
And they
Yeezus.
can't stand that album.
Well,
There it
I
is.
don't listen to those people musically. When you tell me you don't like those. That is what it is. Anyway, that's our time for the day, y'all. Let them know where to find y'all at.
Well, follow me at JIGI_DNIRO, baby. I won't bite.
Fuck that. I'm gonna get it right this week. JULIOATL_. I've been fucking that up for the last 3 weeks, bro. I be looking at it like
_ATL.
I think what it is when he gives his, I'm listening for his and throw because he has underscores in
I give mine last.
But what I'm saying is I be thinking about it.
Yeah.
And mine is at the.co.show. Again, it's at the.co.show. That's our time for the day, y'all. We out.
Peace.